Hello, everyone. I'm Rebbeca Bickham, Editor-in-Chief at AMP Publications, and today we're at the AMP Annual Conference and Expo in New Orleans, Louisiana. I'm joined by Bill Nelson, VP of Abrasive Blasting Technologies at Axxiom. Hi, Bill. Thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
So first off, could you please tell our audience a little bit about Axxiom?
Well, sure. Axxiom was a company that was created right around 20 years ago. Most of the original Axxiom employees were actually former employees from the Schmidt manufacturing group in Fresno, Texas. We created Axxiom in order to really take control of the brand name and continue the legacy that Schmidt started some 50 years ago in our industry. And we're quite proud of what we've accomplished over the past 20 years.
That's great. What would you like to tell our audience about your safety products?
There are several products that, Axxiom, the Schmidt products, has developed over the years and revised over the years and improved over the years that just really hasn't been accepted well enough for what we believe they should in order for safety to be more prominent in our industry.
Okay, I understand.
For example, dead man controls. Everybody in our industry understands the dead man. Everybody knows what the ball and chain type are, and everybody knows what the lever types are. And the issue with that is frankly ergonomics. Those designs of dead man are quite uncomfortable for operators out there. So a lot of times operators will obfuscate the safety mechanism that the dead man offers. We have brought to light a trigger style dead man. As a standalone product, it is mounted on the blast hose, very similar to any other dead man, but it's in a pistol grip form that has a very low pressure activation to where the man's hand is not under stress. He is literally up there keeping a closed hand with no stress on him. So the blaster has to put his hand somewhere. It might as well be on a comfortable dead man. And that's what the trigger style dead man brings to light. As we developed the trigger style dead man, we also realized that there was a gap in lighting for blasters. Now, of course, there's high dollar explosion proof lightings for the blasters. Well, we did a lot of research and we are releasing, as of this trade show, a Schmidt blast light. It can be mounted directly onto the hose in conjunction with a trigger style dead man or with a lever style dead man as operator's choice. But these blast lights, we did a lot of research in working on the color of the light to where when your operators are doing their job, it's not so overpowering in lumens, but what we learned was that the shade of the color was just as important so they can see the contrast while they're doing their job. So you have to be able to see what you're doing. Mm-hmm. So we're bringing the blast light in as part of our safety deal. A couple of other items that we have in our booth is a redesigned short stop dead man. Our short stop we have had for several years, but electronics have improved and we've improved upon those. And we have used those improvements to develop our current short stop. And basically what a short stop dead man is it is an electrical dead man system that should you get a short in your system, an electrical short, which is a safety hazard, our short stop dead man shuts the nozzle down. Conventional systems get a short, they start nozzles up. It's a safety issue. The integration of our newly designed short stop dead man prevents shorts from getting blasters hurt. Also in our booth, you will see a revised ASAP system. Our ASAP system is a control system that shuts the nozzle down faster than any other control in the world. As an example of comparison, a standard control system, be it Schmidt, be it any other manufacturer, if you are blasting with 200 feet of 1.5-inch blast hose with a number 8 nozzle, when that operator releases his dead man and the valves shut off, there's enough energy in that 1.5-inch, 200 feet hose to keep that nozzle aggressive for 14 seconds. And if you have a slip, trip, or a fall, that 14 seconds is an eternity for that blaster. What our ASAP system does, it opens up a channel for that stored energy in the hose to reverse and go to atmosphere to allow that nozzle to shut down. And in those conditions, that nozzle does shut down in less than 1 second. The ASAP system has been around for a long time, but what we have done here recently is we have revised it and made it more operator friendly and more reliable. So I hope people come by to see our ASAP system. That is the safest blasting control system in the world. So on top of those safety features, we have also brought a new family member to our BABS system, the Blasting Accessories and Bracket System. This system was released probably 2 years ago. We have had good success with it. The whole pretense of it is to get the stress off of your blasters. Those operators out there are contending with a lot of thrust on their arms and their body for the entire duration that they're doing their job. The BABS system mounted on your blast hose diverts that thrust to a pad which resides on your chest or some other part of your body. Well, we have had really good success, but the biggest pushback that we had were for the people blasting in tighter quarters, smaller areas. So this year we have released our compact BABS. It is as small of a frame as we can get and still integrate our trigger deadman, our blast light, our shortstop system, and of course all of that can be integrated onto our ASAP system for the ultimate blasting machine in regards to productivity and safety, or any one of those can be adapted to virtually any other blasting apparatuses that the operators already have.
Thank you for sharing, Bill. Clearly you're committed to safety at your company. I think that's great.
Safety is paramount to everybody in my group.
Absolutely. And lastly, I wanted to talk about the AMPP Blast family.
Okay.
What would you like our audience to know about that?
The AMPP Blast has been out, 5, 6, maybe 7 years now. Okay. And we have had great success with it. It truly has been a really good product line. As we got to know these operators more over the years, we realized that the control mechanisms on it were somewhat cumbersome unless you were intimate with the technology. So with the AMPP Blast 2.0 control system now, we have designed the control package to be much more user-friendly to enable these contractors to not have to spend so much time in learning how to truly harness the benefit of the efficiency that the AMPP Blasts have. It's just a much shorter learning curve. And we've had really good feedback from this new control package on our AMPP Blast from people in the field.
Wonderful. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
I really enjoyed talking to you today, Bill. Thank you so much.
Absolutely my pleasure.
Again, I'm Rebbeca Bickham, Editor-in-Chief of AMP Publications, and I'm joined by Bill Nelson. Thank you so much for joining us today.